Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the LD Micro Invitational in Bel Air, California at the Lux Hotel. I have with me Karim Teja of Aquapure, symbol AQE on the TSX Venture. Welcome to SNN Live.
Thank you, Shelley. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you.
It's good to have you. So give us an overview of the company.
Sure. So, Shelley, what we do is we clean oil field frac water and make it available for recycling for the oil and gas companies. As we all know, water is becoming a huge issue in this whole industry. Finding the water, disposing of the water, and being able to take that water and use it in the frac is turning into an area that creates a lot of heartburn for a lot of the oil and gas companies today.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. I may know the answer, but my audience may not.
Right.
Why does the water have to be purified after it's used for fracking?
So you need clean water, and it could be salt water or it could be distilled water, but you need clean water because what the purpose of the water is to go down there and fracture the ground underneath to create communication so that the hydrocarbons can flow up the well. Now, if you use dirty water, what you're doing is you're plugging that communication. So you've defeated the purpose of actually cracking that ground by filling it up with junk again.
Now, that's really a great, I'm telling you, it's a great explanation. So where does the water come from? What do you do with it when it comes out? How do you clean it? What's the nature of this business? Because I'm sure that people want to know.
Sure. So the nature of the business all around water fracking is first you have to find the water. Once you find the water, you transport it to an oil field operating or frac operating site. You use that water, you put it under pressure, you fracture the ground, and the water flows back up again. That water then flows back up, and it's flowing back up. It picks up all the minerals and all the contaminations as well as the chemicals that were put in initially and comes back up dirty. So that dirty water then gets put in a truck, and generally what happens is it goes down a disposal well, and it's lost from the environment forever. What we do is you give us that dirty water, and instead of putting it down a disposal well, we use our technology, clean it, and give it back to you in a state that you can reuse it again.
Is this equipment?
It is equipment. It's an evaporator technology that in essence boils water. We've patented the energy efficiency with which we can boil that water.
It sounds like you're distilling it.
That's exactly what we do. We boil the water to a steam state, bring it back down to a liquid state, and that's exactly what we do. The key for us is that for us to distill it, we're able to do it at a cost-effective price, and we're able to do it right out in the oil field location.
Now, what is the comparative advantage to doing it your way and doing it pretty much any other way?
So the issue of doing it the way it has been done is that you do lose that water forever from the hydrological cycle. Unlike water used in agriculture fields where it will evaporate and come back again, water that's put down a disposal well is gone forever. So that's an environmental black mark for the industry. The second issue around water is a lot of the operations are happening in areas that are drought-ridden. So finding water is an issue. So when you find the water, what you really want to do is use it as often and as many times as you can so you don't have to keep finding that new water by disposing the old water and then having to go look for new water again.
Now, this may sound funny, but a bottle of water at the rates that people are paying, it's more expensive than a gallon of oil. So water's expensive is what I'm trying to say, and moving it around is even more expensive. Now, where do you go from here?
The key for us right now is to make sure that we execute on the contracts we have in play right now. We have large contracts that take our company to cash flow or EBITDA positive operations this quarter and into next quarter. That's what we're all focused on right now, is executing on those contracts. We're very confident that once we execute on our contracts, we will get more interest in what we're doing, and it's really a matter of growing the company at that point.
Now, here's the tough question. What's your website?
www.aqua-pure.com. Remember the dash.
Don't forget the dash. We also know it as a hyphen. But anyway, I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNN Live. This is Karim Teja of Aquapure, symbol AQE on the TSX Venture. We're at the LD Micro Invitational in Bel Air, California at the Lux Hotel. Karim, thanks for coming on to SNN Live.
Thank you very much.